Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel Coin Info. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating and short-lived coins in American history, the United States Liberty seated 20-cent coin, specifically from the year 1875. This coin is not just a piece of silver, it is a glimpse into a unique chapter of America's monetary history. From its controversial design to its rarity and collector value, the 20-cent coin holds a special place in numismatic history. So, let's explore the story behind this forgotten denomination, the origins of the 20-cent coin. To understand the 1875 Liberty seated 20-cent coin, we first need to look at why the denomination was created in the first place. In the mid-19th century, silver coins dominated everyday commerce in the western United States. Miners, traders, and settlers relied heavily on small change, but there was an issue: the quarter dollar and the half dollar were more common, while the 20-cent denomination was missing from circulation. Senator John P. Jones of Nevada, a powerful supporter of the silver mining industry, pushed Congress to authorize a new 20-cent coin in 1875. His argument was that the coin would be useful for making change, especially in the silver-rich West. Congress agreed, and the Coinage Act of 1875 authorized its production. However, this coin was destined to be short-lived. The design of the Liberty seated 20-cent coin. The coin's design was created by William Barber, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Obverse. Front. The obverse features the familiar image of Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a shield in one hand and a liberty pole topped with a Phrygian cap in the other. This design, known as the seated Liberty, was already used on dimes, quarters, and half dollars of the era. Around the edge are 13 stars representing the original colonies, with the date 1875 placed at the bottom. Reverse. Back. The reverse shows a powerful heraldic eagle, modeled after the eagle used on the trade dollar. The eagle clutches arrows in one claw and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing both strength and peace. Above the eagle is the inscription, United States of America, and below, the denomination clearly reads, 20 cents. At first glance, the design looks beautiful. But there was a serious problem: the coin was almost identical in size and appearance to the quarter dollar. Size, weight, and composition. The 20-cent coin was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, just like other silver coins of the time. Weight, 5 grams. Diameter, 22 millimeters. Edge, plain, smooth, unlike the reeded edge of the quarter. The idea behind the plain edge was to help people tell it apart from the quarter. Unfortunately, in everyday use, most people didn't notice the difference. Shopkeepers and customers often confused the coin with a quarter, leading to frustration and rejection in daily commerce. The year 1875, first year of issue. The first year of issue for the 20-cent coin was 1875, and coins were struck at 4 different U.S. mints. 1. Philadelphia, no mint mark. 2. Carson City, CC. 3. San Francisco, S. 4. Denver did not produce them, but the Philadelphia, Carson City, and San Francisco mints were the main sources. The Carson City and San Francisco issues were especially important for circulation in the western states, where Senator Jones had hoped the coin would gain popularity. Mintage figures for 1875 were relatively high compared to later years. Philadelphia, about 36,910 coins. San Francisco, about 1,155,000 coins. Carson City, about 133,290 coins. But even with these numbers, the public simply did not like the coin. The decline and failure of the 20-cent coin. Almost immediately, the 20-cent coin proved unpopular. The confusion with the quarter was its biggest flaw. People frequently mistook it for 25 cents, causing disputes in shops, saloons, and markets. By 1876, production was already scaled back, and the coin was quietly discontinued. In total, the denomination was only struck for circulation in 1875 and 1876, with a few rare proof issues made in 1877 and 1878. Because of this short production span, the 20-cent coin is one of the rarest denominations in U.S. coinage history. Collector value of the 1875 Liberty-seated 20-cent coin. Now, let's talk about what collectors really want to know: the value of an 1875 Liberty-seated 20-cent coin. The value of this coin depends heavily on its mint mark, condition, and rarity. Here's a breakdown. Philadelphia, no mint mark. These coins are scarcer than the San Francisco issues. In circulated grades, they can sell from $200 to $800, while uncirculated examples may reach $1,500 to $5,000. San Francisco's mint mark. These are the most common of the 1875 issues. A circulated piece may be worth between $100 and $300, while uncirculated examples can range from $700 to $2,000. Carson City, CC mint mark. These are highly sought after due to their lower mintage. Even in lower grades, they can fetch $400 to $1,500, while uncirculated examples often exceed $5,000 to $10,000. For collectors, the Carson City 1875 cc 20-cent coin is considered the most desirable of the year. How to identify a genuine 1875 20-cent coin because of its value. Counterfeiters have attempted to reproduce this coin. Collectors should always check: 1. Mint mark position. On Carson City and San Francisco coins, the mint mark appears below the eagle on the reverse point. 2. Weight and size. Genuine coins should weigh close to 5 grams and measure 22 mm. 3. Edge. The plain edge is an important detail. Quarters of the time had reeded edges, so a smooth edge helps confirm authenticity. Professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC is highly recommended for anyone who owns one of these coins. The 1875 Liberty-seated 20-cent coin represents more than just failed currency. It tells us about the political and economic landscape of the 1870s. It highlights how Nevada's silver mining interests influenced Congress, how the U.S. Mint struggled to balance practical design with politics, and how the American public quickly rejected an inconvenient coin. Today, the 20-cent piece serves as a reminder that not every coin idea succeeds, but even failures become treasures for collectors. The 1875 Liberty-seated 20-cent coin is a numismatic rarity that captures a unique moment in American history. With its beautiful design, its short production life, and its fascinating story of failure, it has become one of the most collectible coins of the 19th century. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, the 20-cent coin is a piece worth studying and, if possible, owning. So next time you look at your coins, remember, the story behind them is often worth far more than their face value. And that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1875 Liberty-seated 20-cent coin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin histories from around the world. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.